Hello, I wanted to talk about the Icerind character that I have going on. This is probably going to be the final episode of the miniseries. I just want to talk to you about build investment overall, questions and progression, neuron activation, all of that. Originally, in my episode 1, I talked about ornamental straight swords and a serpent bone blade and all these things. And on my build document, my Word document that I have set up just as notes for the build, I have Zweihander in question mark. And oh boy, neuron activation did me dirty because I made a mistake. I invested a lot in Twin Blade, made that to +6 early, and Ornamental Straight Sword made that to +4. I only have Zwei +3, and that was even a question mark. I didn't even know if I was going to have that on this build. Which is absolutely ludicrous because, well, I have all of these options except for this Vi and this pocket option, little Morningstar here. All of these options kind of fit the same niche. It's like, oh, here's something slashing that does a little bit of pierce on occasion, except for the Icerind Hatchet. And by the way, it's got big DPS, and sometimes it's got a little stance damage, you know? You know what I mean? With the Twin Blade and the Icerind Hatchet having the most access to stance damage. Well, let me tell you, it is not a good idea to just activate neurons, and, I mean, Serpent Bone Blade included. Just go and invest all of your stones in natural progression towards options that are going to fundamentally get you the same result. And some of which less ideally than others, which means that they're kind of a total waste. And with neuron activation, I just went and said, these look cool, these fit the stats, instead of actually thinking, doing some analysis about, well, is it going to fit a niche? Does it fit a niche in my build? And right now it does not. So the Ornamental Straight Sword does not really fit a niche. I would really pick one or the other, and honestly I would go Icerind over Ornamental Straight Sword. So this is going to be my primary Somber Weapon 1. Twin Blade is definitely an option that I would have, and eventually I'm going to have it be the Godskin Peeler. I've mentioned that a couple times now. This is nice just because of the customizable nature of Twin Blades. The Ashes of War that you can slap on there are incredible and varied. And with the Iron Wet Blade that you'll be getting eventually, you'll be able to swap it over to Keen Infused, and sometimes Lightning Infused. But the Zweihander really does fit the next niche that you really want to have. And this is what I should have as my primary Smithing Stone upgrade, which I failed to do. And that's just because it has Hyper Armor for days. Hyper Armor for days. And great stance damage, great staggering. You can just shit on pretty much every enemy if you play decent enough. And it's got that beautiful poke R2. That delicious poke. So it really is gorgeous. It really is the thing that I should have invested more into. That was definitely a huge progression fail from me. Don't make the same mistake. Do not make the same mistake. Eventually, everything will work out as you progress and get better smithing stone bell bearings and such to cover your gaps, but it's going to be pretty painful up until then. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to showcase a little nice little Icerind Hatchet highlight before I upgraded everything to this point and progressed. Really versatile weapon. I love it a lot, but yeah. Little early game shenanigans, simple as can be. Okay. Alright, got some PvE here with Icerind Hatchet. Really early, this is just the cave by the shore with Bach and all of that, the demi-humans. Just have this Somber 2 Icerind at the moment. And I really want to showcase just the PvE also with the showcase. Really just not just bosses. A lot of people will do glass cannon builds and then just show bosses while showing none of the dungeon, none of the level. It just seems ridiculous. It sounds like a painful experience. Not worth it. So, decent stats, A lot of endurance I got ready. Simple buffs, just physic, and then Golden Vow. We've got the boss ready, and honestly, just Hoarfrost Stomp being decent enough to disrupt A, mobs, but B, put decent enough staggering to open up a jump attack, get myself started in on the fight. I love that. And then that super quick R1 moveset is just gorgeous. I love that stuff. No audio here just because I've been blasting music, that copyright stuff playing on my free time, enjoying that. Listening to like another tab as well, do some game analysis, what have you. But yeah, even if I make some mistakes here, Hoarfrost Stomp got me. I can reset to neutral, I can do this, that. If an enemy tries to make distance, I can Hoarfrost Stomp, or I can rebuff. It's just so convenient. Again, making use of that normal move set and the charge R2, very convenient. I love it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys some other time. Bye.